summer is gonna be great. You're gonna make friends. There's nothing to worry about.
Welcome to the Rim of the World Adventure Camp.
Alex, I am your leader, Logan.
I love you.
What is up, guys? Kid Critic is back with another review, and this review is on the new Netflix movie Rim of the World, which is directed by Mick G and stars Lynn Collins, Annabeth Gish, and Michael Beach, and it's about... Summer camp has barely begun when aliens suddenly invade the planet. In a campground once teeming with people, 4 misfit teens are unexpectedly entrusted with a key that carries a secret to stopping the invasion. Without any adults or electronics to help guide the way, it's clear what they must do: band together, conquer their fears, and save the world. Now with all that out of the way, Joker, start this review for us.
And here we go.
Now going into this movie, I wasn't expecting a whole lot. I was expecting probably like a fun alien movie with these kids and just a fun time watching it. I thought the trailer was fine. It didn't knock my socks off. After watching this movie, it was definitely better than I expected. I actually really enjoyed watching this movie. Now something that really surprised me about this movie is that each of the 4 main characters that you focus on, like all the 4 kids, they all had their each character arcs that I thought was really good, and they weren't just static characters, and their story arcs just fit in with the plot. The relationships between the 4 kids felt organic and not rushed. And I have to admit, I thought there were really good comedic moments throughout the movie. All the performances were solid, especially from the kids. It didn't feel like they were acting, it felt real. So definitely big props for them. And this film definitely has a vibe of E.T. and Super 8. And literally right when the movie starts, it has like hints of the original E.T. score. I felt like I was watching E.T. for some reason whenever like the music started. And the kids were even on bikes. I mean, they weren't flying, but they were even on bikes. So this film definitely paid homages to E.T. the Extraterrestrial, which if you haven't seen, what are you doing? You just gotta watch it right now. Now my first con of the film is the color palette. It took some time to get used to because at first it was like normal, and then it like went to yellow and then blue and then purple, and it's just something that you had to get used to. And while it wasn't like a huge thing that bothered me, it did bother me a little bit, and it took some time to get used to. So if you're a big person on color palettes, you'll probably find it to take you out of the movie. And then some of the jokes, especially in the beginning of the movie, they just felt very forced. You're like, where did that come from? I mean, did you really need to say that? I felt like, oh, let's have them say this curse word because it would be very funny, and it wasn't. But that only felt like for the beginning of the movie, and after that, I thought all the comedic moments were really good. And yeah, sure, there were moments when the CGI didn't look so good, but come on, were you really looking for a lead of Battle Angel in this movie? And I didn't really find the alien part of this movie to be very interesting. It felt like any other alien movie, to be honest. But this movie didn't really focus on that. It focused more on the 4 kids, the part that I enjoyed the most. And the aliens in this movie basically look like the Predators from the recent Predator movie, which wasn't very good. But like I said before, this movie doesn't focus on the alien aspect. It focuses more on the kids and their relationships and their arcs, which is the part that I basically loved about this movie. And overall, I gotta say this movie surprised me. I definitely recommend it. It's on Netflix right now. All the performances were good. Great story arcs and relationships. I thought there were some great dramatic moments, good comedic moments as well. Yeah, it has some flaws like the color palette. I thought was just, it felt like a rainbow basically. Yeah, I didn't find the alien part interesting. There were some jokes forced, but overall I thought this movie just filled with heart. I'm gonna go pretty high on this one. I'll give Rim of the World a 4 out of 5 Fernies. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm giving it that score, but I really enjoyed it. I had a blast with this movie. Definitely recommend it. Now with that said, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. And like in every video, look out for the next video or review. And peace.